These are the 5-step recruiting process cards, and they're made specifically to help a new person get an understanding of how the recruiting process works and really how simple our business model is in network marketing. And now we tried to make them as generic as we could to fit every business model. Now your model may be a little bit different, but it's the exact idea. Now let me explain. The first one is approach. That's you got to meet somebody, build rapport, get contact information, do something to initiate the communication. And the second one is you want to give them a third-party tool. And now in this example, we're using the Business of the 21st Century book. However, it can be any product that you use to educate people on your business opportunity for your company. And the next is the 3-way call. After they've watched the information or read something and they're interested and they want to learn more, you put them on a 3-way call with your expert. And that way that person can edify you as a leader in this network marketing opportunity that you're working in, as well as answer all the questions that your prospects may have. And at the end of the call, your prospects are obviously going to be trusting you, and then they're also going to have trust with your expert. And then your expert is going to edify you at the end of the call to make sure they know that they're privileged to be working with you specifically. And then after they've decided to learn more after listening to the 3-way call with your upline expert, the next step is to get them to a live event. That way they can see your product demonstrated, or they can meet people in your organization, and just the face-to-face interaction is going to be a major key. So after going to the live event, let's say they decide to sign up. Now the final step is get them trained, so that way they can start recruiting people on their team as well. So you want to get them to a training. Now the beauty of this system is you don't have to personally train them. You're not sitting down with them and training them yourself. You're getting them to one of your local live trainings. And the reason is you can only train 1 to 2, 3, maybe 5 people a week max. But what if you could get 30, 40, 50 people in the room that's on your team and have them all trained simultaneously, whether you're at the training or not? That way you can build out of state. You can build in multiple states simultaneously. That's where leverage comes in. And this is the 5-step recruiting process. These cards are perfect for anybody that's just getting started in network marketing, so they can really get an understand of exactly what they have to do to start growing their business. A lot of times people get so overwhelmed with network marketing and what they should be doing and all the different activities that are involved in your company. So this really cuts through all the clutter and shows them exactly what's the most important thing in order to build a successful business. On the back of the card is where the magic happens. Now imagine yourself looking at your business over a 5-year period, and you just got started in network marketing. You're really struggling to convince yourself to stick with it. Now look at the example. The first year you're investing so much time with very little return financially. And it's almost not even worth it in the beginning, because you're like, I'm investing so much time, I could probably get a job, or I could probably do something else that would make more money. If you just consistently build your business day in and day out and don't give up, by the second year, you're going to actually be putting in a lot of time, but you're going to start earning a little bit more money. You're not at the point where you can completely convince yourself that you're making enough money for the amount of time you're putting in. What happens is you're still struggling, you're still, going through that battle of, should I continue to build this business? Is it really worth my time? Is this really what I want to do long term? And if you can just continually build your business and make a commitment to actively build your business one more year from now, and you get to the 3rd year. Now, once you reach the 3rd year, you start to see a lot more money, and you start to basically break even, where the amount of money you're putting in and the amount of time you're putting in is about even. If you continually build day in and day out, and you make that commitment to hang on one more year, you hit the 4th year. Now you can see where things start to switch. You start to actually start earning more money than the amount of time you're investing. And this is where the financial freedom and time freedom happens. Imagine yourself, you're not going to quit now. You're at the 4th year. You've invested all this time. You know it's worth it, and you continually build. Now, by the time you hit the 5th year, look at all that money you're making compared to the amount of time you're investing. So you're barely investing time, but you're making so much income. And what happens is, this is where the time freedom comes. This is where the leverage comes. This is where everything happens. So this is perfect for anybody that's just getting started in network marketing, or even the person that's been in the business 2 years and they're struggling to convince themselves to stick with it. So these cards are really powerful because you can actually keep this in your pocket, or you can keep it with you and have this little reminder to show you why you're sticking through the tough times, why you're going to stick with the business even when you have bad days, even when you have no shows, even when people don't sign up, even when people ridicule you, or your family makes fun of you for doing your business. You pull out your 5-step recruiting card, you look at the back, and you really can see a nice visual picture of why you're going to be in this business long term. And one of my other favorite things about these cards is they actually are a recruiting tool. You can actually do a mini presentation to show somebody exactly why network marketing and why your business opportunity is so powerful. So imagine showing somebody network marketing for the first time. You can actually walk them through it right on this card. Let me show you. So you can actually explain to your new recruit or a potential prospect how easy this business is. So you can say, all you do is introduce this business to people you know, like, and trust, or introduce it to your friends and family. You don't even have to be an expert in the business, because all you have to do is give them a third-party tool that explains your opportunity, and then they either watch or listen to the information, and after they've expressed interest, you put them on the phone call with me. And you don't even have to be the expert. I'll answer all their questions for you. If they still want to learn more, we can invite them out to a live event, and you don't even have to be at the live event. If you're working your full-time job, you can just arrange to have me meet with them at the live event and introduce them to people in your organization, or introduce them to people in the local market. That way, if they decide to sign up, you can even send them to a training. You can actually show them that they don't even have to be the person to train their new associate. They can invite them to a local training where an expert will train them, and they can even be trained whether that person that signed them up is in the room or not. So you show them, after investing 5 to 10 hours a week, this is what will happen. Your first year, you'll be investing so much time, and you'll just be earning a little bit of money. And then the second year, you'll start to earn more money, but you're still putting in a lot of time. Now the third year, you're going to start equaling the same amount of money for the same amount of time you're investing. The 4th year, you're going to start earning more money than you are investing time. And as you can see, by the 5th year, you're going to have time freedom and financial freedom. You're going to be earning a significantly more than the amount of time you're investing. And then you can show your potential prospect our business model, our network marketing industry. You can show your prospect the power of building a network marketing business with your company. This is a quick example of exactly how you can make a presentation off of this card. This is powerful to give to people on your team that just got started, or even seasoned people that are building their business, as a way to keep them committed, keep them associated to why they're building their business long term. We've set this up where you can buy several packages depending on the size of your organization. So if you only need 20 cards, you can do that. If you need a couple thousand cards, you can do that as well. So we really want these to be valuable resources for you. And again, they will work for any organization as long as you have a similar recruiting process. But ideally, we design these cards to fit the mindset of the spare and part-time associate. So if you have any questions, we look forward to getting them answered. We hope you decide to purchase the 5-step recruiting cards. We look forward to helping you in your network marketing business.